Their problem is not really on sailing, but what they see when they are in the sea and how do they see the waterfront. And so this part is actually what they see, which is very sad for them. Usually it's very decaying landscape of buildings that are empty and hasn't been used or they're deteriorating. And they see that there also their history about their families and parents that they don't see it anymore when they are in the sea. And then we move towards our way to support that, and this is the ideal situation where they will see indeed more about history from families, more about a green space where things are there, low carbon activities, and reuse of the space in a way that they feel proud of it when they are sailing. So that was the way we represent it. Now what happens in here is where we wanted to see how we can support this transition. There comes, the way I can explain it is, well, one way we think is about heritage, cultural heritage. So how we can bring back histories of these people that they can represent in this new landscape. Maybe we start explaining the ideas to represent more there. So maybe you can start with that one.
The cultural heritage.
Yeah.
So we were thinking about a way. Many of them talked about the fact that the past, the glamorous past, is decaying, and there was a lot of nostalgia and on how the ways they used to grow up and stuff like that. And so we were thinking about how to visualize the past and how to bring it into the present, into awareness. And one idea we had was to create some kind of if you know, it's repeat photography, in which like if you use motion sensors, so if I pass through a certain place, I see this place and then I just pass, and another picture is being projected which shows the same place 50 years ago. So a person can kind of create awareness of how this decaying place used to be very beautiful and taken care of 50 years ago. So that's one idea. And you want to?
Yeah, the other one is kind of similar, but it has this aspect of like participation. So we call it netting experiences, as we create some kind of net that people can put their data into, which can then be somehow presented or projected in the code. So you can you give your input to what will be seen on the coast, and it will be also like it's working also with this past and remembering things, but they are more like customized, no, like fitting the users, and it will be interactive and generated by people, something like that. And the third one.
So another one we have, because these two are very much into this idea of how we can bring the cultural heritage back to the picture, and also that will maybe promote more sailors to go sailing, because it's going to look very beautiful, and this is a very low carbon activity, so we thought in that sense it's a good way to do this. Another thing is, currently sailors complain that they don't know when the temperatures of the water when they go sailing, or they don't know how the wind, at the moment they get to the waterfront, how the wind, how the strength of the wind and the direction of the wind. So we thought we can also help them to, by this structure we're going to have to visualize these aspects, and then also the people will see like, wow, how brave have they been going there with this temperature in the sea, or how much are they enjoying because of the strength of the wind. So that was another idea we have more to attack one of the problems they have right now. That's it so far.